What is up, my suckers drowning in pussy? You ready for Spawn issue number 254? Let's go. We start on the Titanic. Yes, you heard me fucking right. On the goddamn Titanic. And I'm pretty sure everyone knows what goes down on the Titanic. But the twist is, an angel appeared when they were drowning, when they were about to die. Then we move on to Spawn, and this HIV positive looking whore comes up to him. She says, "I've been looking for you." Spawn knows she has, and he's been waiting. And she's like, "Oh, you're a confident motherfucker. You like playing games?" And he's like, "I wouldn't call it that." Then she's like, "Whatever. You know who my boss is?" And he's like, "I think so." And she pretty much says how her boss is Satan. And he doesn't like when people don't follow the rules. He especially doesn't like when it's heaven. That's why Satan killed Wanda. He wanted to send a message that if you hang with God, people you love get fucked up. And then Spawn says, "She was dead before I even interacted with God." Then the ugly HIV bitch is like, "Or so you think." You see, God lies to people because he wants them to follow his path. What's the difference between God and Satan? At least Satan is truthful. God just lies to you, and like I said, he wants to bring people on a specific path through fake hope and virtue. Satan does this because he knows that people need more than just being alive. Spawn starts debating her, saying that that's not the case. You need us because you crave the power that we give you. And she's like, "Is that so?" And Spawn's like, "Yeah, prove me wrong." Then she's like, "Have you ever been to the old Titanic museum? You know what? Play along. That's the only way you're gonna save Wanda." Spawn continues to argue with her that if we didn't exist, heaven and hell would have nothing, and your egos are too big to have nothing. So when the time is right, I'll take out both of you. And she says, "Oh, you keep talking about time and shit, but let me tell you how it really works." You see, God likes to take half the credit for creating time, but Satan is the one who actually runs time. You see, time runs everyone's lives, when it comes to age, life, all of that. People are slaves to time. And after snapping her fingers, they are brought back in time to the Titanic. Spawn meets with the angel of this time period, and he says, "You're here to save Wanda, but what is the price for saving a soul?" He tells Spawn that if you want to be a hero, start saving people now, do your part. Spawn watches as the people on the Titanic are about to die. The angel pretends that he's going to save somebody, and then Spawn's like, "No, stop feeding them your lies." Spawn knows that all he wants is for them to suffer, so the angel flies and slams him through the Titanic, telling him that these people will freeze to death if you don't help them. And Spawn just fucking punches him and fucking beats his ass. And Spawn watches as the people drown. As much as he wants to help them, as much as he should, it's a con. He can't. The reason why he doesn't is because one alteration of time could mean that Wanda doesn't exist. It could change time forever. It's a ripple effect, so he could fuck up everything if he saves these two people. And the demon girl, HIV positive girl, admits that this is true. They thought he'd actually take the bait. She says that now that you know, things can be altered, time can be changed. Now she's gonna make an offer that he can't refuse. Before we end the video off, I wanted to talk about my series called Grandpa. I'm sure you guys have heard about it, but I'm gonna remind you again, you motherfuckers. If you like the fact that Spawn went back in time in this issue, and they were in the Titanic, and Spawn could have changed it, if you liked that whole storyline, I thought it was pretty dope, then you'll love Grandpa. Because during the various issues of Grandpa, this type of shit will be explored. History will be explored, and they'll go back in time. You'll see different events happen to their own planet that is called Arbiter, and it'll be inspired by our real world events. So read this fucking comic, click the link below. You can read the first 4 pages for free if you click it, and you'll also see any other short films, any other awesome shit that I make. And on top of that, it'll get you more and better Spawn videos because you'll help out the channel. So read that comic. Anyway, like the video if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't enjoy the video, don't be a pussy. Like the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.